But because of my son being taken on the 17th of August 1987, they had him under Section 29 for 3 months, where they tortured that boy. I mean, Nazim was a tall, strapping, handsome guy. You know, the things that they did, the security branch, I'm sorry, it's against my religion to hate and you must forgive. I can't. I don't class all of them the same, but I cannot forgive them for what they did to my boy. When they used to come up from the dock, now they're on trial, all the 14 guys and the one girl. The first time they came up, so Ashley was telling them, when we come up, because they had chains, they weren't unchained. And there's 14 young men. So they all at the same time, they threw the chain onto the floor and it made a hell of a noise. I even got a fright, with the noise. The magistrate sentenced them for contempt of court, 6 months. So they had to mix with the criminals on the grounds, because before they were upstairs, they used to call them the upstairs where all the political prisoners were, at Paulsmoor. But when they started indoctrinating the prisoners, the criminals, and awaiting trial, so they said, no, they are dangerous, they must go back. They used to call it the duck. When they started the hunger strike, we used to go to Somerset Hospital where they kept the prisoners from Robben Island that became ill, because some of the old people, they couldn't take it, whereas Nazim and Ashraf and Karim, they could all go without food. They used to be served 2 bottles of water. So we had a meeting, and then they suggested from the floor, people must come up with ideas to do something to stop the starving for freedom. And then I said to Cheryl, listen, I got an idea, but I don't know if it's going to work because these people are scared. I was also scared, but I was more angry. I was more angry than scared. Because I figured I had my life, man, if something must happen to me now, bye. And I suggested, seeing that all the journalists from overseas were in South Africa because of Mandela's release, so I said to Cheryl, listen, I'm going to ask one of the comrades, because Peter Jacobs' girlfriend was Karima, and I said to her father, can you get quite a few pieces of chain and padlocks? But I said to them, we made our arrangements there by the church, St. George's in Wales Street, on the side there, in the hall there. I said to them, listen, we can't walk up to Parliament because they're going to pick us up again. And that was the 4th time I was picked up, We're going to pick a spot along Parliament. And you will put the chain around you and you will put the padlock, but we're not taking the keys. We're leaving the keys in St. George's, the hall. And then they came with a small van to come pick us up. But they had to go for a remand, a remand truck, big truck to load. And then they couldn't cut my chain, because I had my chain around my neck as a dog's chain. So the ketang. So they had to get somebody, a steel cutter, to come and cut. And he's struggling to cut this. And I'm just standing there, and the reporters, journalists from overseas, wanting to know why we're doing this. And I'm telling them, the people that in prison shouldn't be there. It's a security branch. They should be in prison. And I'm doing this for my son. Maar nou het hulle gesien, ek is mos lekker gebou. Hoe kan ek starving for? Because on my sweater was starving for freedom, on my sweater. Yeah, okay, so we went in the remand truck. This one woman, Mrs. Shlango, she had 2 sons on Robben Island. I mean, she wasn't in the demonstration or anything, but they took her also. And so they pushed her in. I mean, she's a small woman, to get up into the truck, you know what I mean? And then this one cop, he pushed her. So I said to him in French, you know, I said, were you born or were you in a sardine can? Can't you have some sympathy? That's an old woman. And then when he said to me, I must hold your back. When he said that, I gave him one shot. And the sunglasses went and his cap went. So he said to me, jy, ons gaan vir jou aanklag van ander rand. It's te slim. I used to, you know, when the one guy, I don't know what's his name, but he's I know he's an alcoholic, his nose and everything's always red. He said to me, julle slamse maak ons lekker curry, bring vir ons 'n curry en 'n roti, toe sê ek sal wel curry en 'n roti bring met gif in, ja. Anyway, now we're at the Caledon Square. Each one of us must now go up to the table there, and they do the statement in triplicate. Now, one of the ladies from Mitchell's Plain, Elizabeth Peterson, she also passed away now, they asked her, this cop, young cop, writing down, your name? She don't answer. What is your name? They must think if you so-called colored, Khoi, whatever, not South African, they think, you know, you can only speak Afrikaans. Now in Cape Town, we speak Kombuis Afrikaans, you know. We're not so fluent like some people I know that's sitting here who speaks beautiful Afrikaans. So she say, Elise. He writes down, it's triplicate, eh? He writes down Elise. And your van? Botha. He writes that down. Waar woon jy? Tuinhuis. And then we all burst out laughing. We're standing against the wall. They wouldn't even give us a seat to sit on. And those people were older than me. And when he asked them, you know, he was so stupid. Didn't he know Elise Botha is the wife of the P.W. Botha? And Tuinhuis was their house. But when we laughed at guy, shame, poor child, his ears was red, his whole face was red. But anyway, we were locked up.